All right, so we're getting through this psalm here. We're going into Psalm 23, verse 3 today. It reads this way in the English Standard Version: He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Now, this is a really interesting verse. It's kind of a transitional verse. You'll notice it's the last verse in this little subsection of this, 6-verse psalm. And it says that he restores my soul. And this is a continuation. You want to understand this. This is a continuation of verses 1 and 2. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He leads me, or he makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. This is the product. It's the end result of how God leads you. These two things refresh your soul. God's leadership in your life refreshes your soul. And the soul is the center of your being. It's the center of your person. It's your identity. And the very core of your existence is refreshed when you allow God to lead you, because he's always going to lead you in ways that are going to produce health and life in you, even if that isn't immediately apparent on the outside. As you go down in verse 3b here, just the second part of it, says, he guides me along righteous paths, or let me read it just out of here. He leads me in paths of righteousness. Now, what is important here is he guides us along righteous paths, or right paths. And it's for his name's sake. He's guiding us so that we're following him through the right paths. This is important because for so many of us, we're trying to find the right place in our lives. We're trying to get down the right road. We want to be successful. We want to make, this life count. We want to have great kids that excel and become, successes on their own and in their own right, and that we can look back in our old age and know that we have served them well. And we're trying to discern those paths. And the thing you need to understand is that when you follow the Lord, he leads you down the right path. You don't have to guess. He's taking you the right way to get to where your life will become what he made it to be. How huge is that? I mean, everybody, whether you're a little kid and you want to be Superman, or whether you're a teenager and you want to be a star football player or whatever, all of us are trying to make our marks in this life, trying to be someone who is special and makes an impact in this world. And we're trying to go toward this destination. We don't even know where it is. And yet God says, follow me. Follow me. And I will make sure that the paths that you walk will lead to the destination that I created you for. How awesome is that? God will lead you down the right paths. You will go down the right way if you make him your shepherd. And then why does he do it? He does it for his name's sake, for his glory, for his fame. He does it so that your life counts in his story that we also call history. And it may be that you're a mother of 2 kids and you just raise up these awesome kids who just live for God. Or maybe you're a teacher who's going to be teaching in a classroom and impacting kids and giving them a love for learning. Or maybe you're a preacher and you're called to go to some distant land and bring the gospel to people. Or maybe you're the janitor. And how you take care of your school allows for God to be seen in your work, and it keeps your kids healthy, and it keeps the place clean, and it lets the place look like somebody cares about it because you do. Whatever your place is, God knows it. And if you just allow him to take you, you will become impactful in this life. And God's name will be glorified. You're his kid. You bear his name. And when you get glory for what you've done, you bear his name, he gets glory too. So go out there, let him lead you. Bear his name and bring him glory. And change this world, knowing that you're allowing him to lead you. God bless you today.